Concessions.
Michael is the 2026 autobio, the story of Michael Jackson, the king of pop, the greatest entertainer of all time. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, just like most people in the world are. This movie, it felt like Netflix did it. It felt like Netflix did the autobio. Netflix is great, no shade to Netflix, but this is Michael Jackson, and he is monumental. This was supposed to feel like a monumental moment. First off, we got like half of a story. This whole thing, it starts with bad, like that whole thing of like, oh, I guess you're wondering how I got here, and then they do the whole rewind, and then it ends with him doing the bad performance as well too. I didn't really need that, but nonetheless, it was very entertaining. It still was. Jafar Jackson does an amazing job as Michael Jackson. The closest that we're gonna get to Michael Jackson. I mean, the mannerisms, the performances, it was incredible. People were like, he doesn't really look like him, or he didn't really hit the moves like that. But what do you want? You want him to dig up Mike and have him perform it himself? No, we're not. We're never going to get another Mike. This is, like I said, the closest that we're gonna have to it. Giuliano Valdi, absolutely incredible as a little Michael. I feel like he did better than Jafar as a performance was as a little Mike than he did as bigger Mike. I would love to see what Giuliano's future looks like after this movie. Coleman Domingo, this man needs an Oscar. The way he played Joe Jackson, it was so realistic and scary too. In a way, I don't know. It was like, I don't know, like people in the theater, not people in the theater, the characters were scared of him. It kind of made you get a little fear of him as well too. He definitely deserves an Oscar for this role, or at least Sing Sing, right? Nia Long, excuse me, my bad. The beautiful Nia Long, who played Katherine Jackson, she does amazing as well too. Her relationship with Michael, you could just see how they always did the same things. It was very loving. He went for her for comfort and just to have fun. But on the other end, the only main conflict in this movie for real was between Michael and Joseph, which is a real thing. It happened, but it's like that's kind of the only conflict that they cover in this movie. And maybe I'm expecting more details because I've seen the movie The American Dream, which is like a 5-hour miniseries, and there's so much detail, not just within Michael, but all the Jacksons themselves. Maybe I was just expecting that type of storyline, that type of detail. But what we got was just like a lot of highlights, a lot of things that I felt like that were glossed over. It was like, yeah, let's just give them Beat It, show how they made that and show how they did this and like build up the beat. And it's great. It's always great to hear Michael Jackson music. I just feel like there was so much more that they could cover. One performance, that Human Nature performance, I was lost. I felt like I was looking at Michael for a minute. It was absolutely insane. That right there was probably the best part of the movie for me. But even within that, man, like I feel like they didn't really show the artistry of Michael. They showed the phantom of Michael, but like even with the stuff that they were showing him, with all the mail coming to the house, people passing out in the arenas, nah, man. If you were there, people were passing out in front of their TV screens. Like it was so much more than what they showed. I felt like they just treated him like a regular pop star. I mean, there are moments in the movie where people recognize him and people go crazy, but like, nah, it was just, I feel old saying this, but if you were there, you do. But I did enjoy myself. This movie was entertaining. I just wanted more. I left this movie still hungry. This movie, like I said, they ended the bad era, and it's like that's not even like half the story. I expected this movie to be 3 to 4 hours long, and I know that there were some things that they couldn't cover because of the allegations and lawyers and shit like that. But like, that's what I expected. I expected a long ass Michael movie, and to watch it from his beginning to his end. Like shit. I watch Leonardo DiCaprio movies that are like 3 hours long, and I'm entertained. So that's what I wanted. That's what I expected. But with all that being said, I'm giving this a stream it. it was good, just not as great as I expected it to be, which sucks because this was definitely on my top 10 highly anticipated movies of 2026. Um, and it just didn't. I'm not gonna say it fell flat, but it just didn't. It wasn't what I expected. I expected a lot more. A lot of these movies this year, I was excited to see it. It just didn't really hit the same. But I'm giving it a stream it. I still recommend that you see it in theaters, especially if you are a Michael Jackson fan. Depending on the theater that you go to, people in our theater were singing Michael Jackson songs. It was like a whole harmony thing. Like it was, you just can't help but to move to Michael's music. The dude beside me was knocked out, but his foot was tapping the whole time. It's contagious. The music is contagious, man. But yeah, have you seen Michael? How did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it? Like I said, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song or favorite video? My favorite song is probably Rock With You. My favorite video is probably Remember the Time. But yeah, leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel. Make sure you guys follow me at Coops Concessions all across the board. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Coop. I'm out. Peace.
Coops Concessions.